there are young people out there believing that this is the ultimate diet. It's not okay. Like, honestly, look at all these comments. I had no words. I sat there and was speechless. I just can't believe that this sort of information is being allowed to be circulated around the internet. It was shocking. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Chen Yang here. And today in this video I just want to touch on a topic that is probably one of the most searched for and asked about topics regarding fitness, and that is, how do I lose my stomach fat? I'm sure you've searched this up on Google or YouTube or Instagram, and I'm sure you've heard one of your friends or your colleagues talk about how do they lose their stubborn belly fat? How do I get abs? How do I lose my love handles? All those questions regarding your midsection. So before I go into whether we can spot reduce or whether the Chloe Ting challenge works, whether 3 meals a day and no snacking works as advised on YouTube, please make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel, because it really does support your girl and it also really helps me bring out more informative content for you guys, so I would really appreciate it. And so without further ado, let's get into this. Can we spot reduce our stomach fat? Does the Chloe Ting 1 week ab challenge work? Can you really get abs in 1 week, guys? Let's take a look at things. So guys, I cannot stress enough that you cannot sadly spot reduce fat, okay? No matter what YouTube videos are out there saying, lose your stomach fat in 1 week, this is how you target your belly fat, this is how you get abs in 1 week. I'm sorry to break it to you, but like, it doesn't work like that. And I know that there's so much misinformation out there, and that's why people are led to believe that perhaps if you do a certain ab exercise, if you do however many crunches every day in the morning, whatever it is, that you will be given abs. And the thing is though, it's not true, and it's not your fault for believing so, because when I was growing up, like, all I saw over the internet was like, how do you get abs? Like, this is a circuit, this is what you need to do. And I think because of all this misinformation, it's led people to almost kind of feel really shit about themselves, because they do these circuits and a week and two later they see no change, and then they wonder, like, is it my body? Like, is there something wrong with my body? The truth is, there is nothing wrong with you. Like, it is the information that you have been led to believe. Now touching on like exercises and routines, I know that a lot of people search up the Chloe Ting challenge, and I have nothing against that challenge. Like, it's amazing for getting people motivated to, you know, go work out, to move their bodies, and I think that's awesome. But I do want to touch on the fact that it is not the ab circuits that she puts together. It's not some like voodoo magic of, you know, exercise selection that is getting people the results that they're seeing after 1 week. Rather, it's just because you are actually moving more. So by doing her challenges, or by doing any sort of exercise or any circuit, because you are moving your body more, and if you are still eating the same way that as you usually would, you're more likely to be in a calorie deficit. Now, when you are in a calorie deficit, that is when you start losing fat, and because of that, slowly you'll see your stomach become more defined, because you're dropping your body fat percentage, and that is why you miraculously, for example, find that, you know, you can see your ab lines popping through. It's not because you're doing all these ab circuits and crunches, but it's because you're actually moving your body more, you're exercising, and you're burning more calories. Key word here, guys, calorie deficit. Now, what does that mean? So in the most simple terms, a calorie deficit is essentially when you are taking in less calories than you are burning, and that is what you need to burn fat. And I know that this sounds all too simple, like, oh, is it really just a calorie deficit? Like, what about all these diets that are being thrown my way through social media, through Google? What about the ketogenic diet? What about the paleo diet? What about intermittent fasting? Like, okay, cool, those diets probably do work for a lot of people, but the only reason that people have seen results through those diets is because they were being put into a calorie deficit. Now, I was quite curious as to what sort of misleading information was out there about this topic, because I know it is one of those topics that people do search up a lot about, and I feel like there is a lot of misleading information about this topic. So I did some YouTube searching, and honestly, it was shocking. The first few videos that come up that have over like 3, 4, 5 million views are literally telling young people to starve themselves. Like, it is not okay. I literally have no words for the first video I saw. I'm gonna roll the clip now, but like honestly, I had no words. I sat there and was speechless because I just can't believe that this sort of information is being allowed to be circulated around the internet. The people watching it are like 14, 15-year-old children who see this video and are gonna go starve themselves because that's the only way that they believe they can get abs overnight or flatten their stomach overnight. And it's just appalling that there's someone out there who feels like it's okay to be sharing this sort of knowledge, this sort of information. Like, it is not okay. Let me know what you think.
So, are you ready to hear the most amazing diet ever? Here's how you can do it. You should start right in the morning, 8 a.m. Drink a glass of warm water with some lemon juice in it.
Okay, so we're starting off the morning with warm water and lemon juice. That's fine, we're being hydrated. Let's keep watching.
Good start. After a couple of hours, take another glass of warm water with apple or orange juice in it. Do you find it interesting?
After a couple of hours, take another glass of warm water with some orange juice or apple juice. We have some selection here.
Then at noon, get yourself a cup of green tea. Not bad.
I love green tea, but I'm still here waiting for the food.
After an hour, you should drink a glass of cold water with carrot juice in it.
Okay, so after an hour, we're drinking a glass of cold water. Last time I checked, warm water or cold water with a bit of carrot juice or orange juice or apple juice, whatever juice you want it to be, lemon juice. Sorry, I forgot that one. It's not a meal, just saying.
At 3 p.m., take a cup of your favorite tea. Do you like it so far? At 5 p.m., have a glass of your favorite juice.
I'm sorry, like, I swear they are taking the piss here.
That might be your favorite part of the diet. After another couple of hours, take one more cup of green tea.
Where is the food? I'm confused.
At 9 p.m., grab a glass of water with grapefruit juice in it. We are almost there.
We're almost there, guys. We're finally gonna have a meal.
You should finish the diet the way you started it.
Last time I checked, we started it with just water. So I'm really confused because I don't know about you, but eating during the day is a good idea because your body needs food to survive.
Have a glass of warm water with some lemon juice in it.
So like at this point when I was watching this video, I honestly was like, this is a funny video, because then they're gonna be like, psych guys, like that was all a joke. You really thought we were being serious?
The important thing is that you're not supposed to add any artificial ingredients to your drinks.
I thought they were gonna say the important thing is you have some meals in the day too, but the important thing is you're not supposed to add any artificial things to your drinks. Do they really think that that's the problem with this diet? Like what? I'm sorry. What? What? Like, I'm gobsmacked. How can someone post this video thinking it's alright? Like, thinking that this is a diet that they want to share to others. Like, they are literally telling people to go starve themselves. Like, that is literally what this video is telling you to do. In the nicest way possible, they're literally telling you to go starve yourself and just drink water the whole day.
But your tummy will become flat in just 24 hours.
No, you are not gonna go starve yourself starting tomorrow. No, that is not okay. What pissed me off more is there's 32 million views. So 32 million people have watched this video, and I can bet you a very good portion of them thought that this was the way to get a flat tummy, as the video says, overnight. And when you go through the comments section, this actually like broke my heart, because it is literally filled with 14, 15-year-olds commenting things like, I'm gonna go try this diet. How can I just drink water all day? Like, I don't think my stomach can handle it. That's so much liquid. And it's just like, that is not the problem, people. The problem is not that you're being made to drink all this liquid. The problem is you're being made to starve yourself. And the fact that they don't realize that is just, it just shows how much misleading information there is out there on the internet, and how people are not educated enough about proper nutrition, about proper fitness and health. Like, it is actually insane that there are young people out there believing that this is the ultimate diet and the diet that they need to try out. It's not okay. Like, honestly, look at all these comments. It's not okay. I'm sorry guys, like, there is so much more to life than starving yourself. Of course, you're going to lose weight if you're on 500 calories a day, but you're also going to lose your health. If you're a girl, you're going to lose your period. You're going to lose your strength. You're going to lose a lot of things that are much more important in life than some stomach fat, okay? Like, there are certain ways to do things. There are certain ways to lose body fat. I'm not saying that, you know, if you have a goal of losing body fat, don't go for it. Like, go for it, fine, cool, do whatever you want, but there is a proper way to do things. There's a proper way to lose fat, and then there are very disastrous ways, such as literally starving yourself. So I'm just speechless. I actually can't believe these diets are being promoted, and I cannot believe how many young children are out there starving themselves. Anyways, let's move on to the second clip that I watched. Honestly, after watching these two, I literally just left my laptop because I was like, I can't take any more of the internet. Like, I don't want to be a part of this. I am not a part of this human race. Like, these people who post these videos, they're not a part of the human race. They are a different species. They are a species that don't realize how irresponsible they are being. So, the second video it's not as bad, okay, but it's still quite misleading, and I don't think it's helpful. Actually, to be fair, I only watched the first tip because after that I was just done for the day. Like, I was done with internet. So I'm not saying that the tips that he shares later may not be good because I haven't seen it, so just a disclaimer. So this video has over 4 million views. Just putting it out there first. So I was like, okay, it might be pretty informative. The first tip that he gives is,
you're going to have to get rid of snacks between meals. You're going to be having 3 meals a day and no snacks between them. If you do snack, you're probably not going to hit that target of 500 calories less than your daily requirement.
Why? Why no snacks? Look, yes, he has a point that you do need to be in a calorie deficit to lose fat. Not saying that it definitely will come off from your stomach, but to lose fat in general, yes, you have to be in a calorie deficit. So he's not wrong for saying that. However, if you enjoy just having 3 meals a day, only 3 meals a day, nothing else, that's great for you. But I know personally, and through coaching a lot of people, that it is not feasible for a lot of people to only have 3 meals a day. They usually will want a snack here and there, and they usually will have cravings that they need to satisfy in order to maintain their diet and to maintain their fat loss journey. So when he says that you cannot have any snacks in between, that is literally creating this very restrictive mindset, and that is the sort of mindset that leads people to spiral out of their diet because they believe that, oh, to achieve their goals, to lose fat, they have to be super restrictive. They can only have 3 meals a day, nothing else. It has to be super clean. And I'm sorry, but that is so far from truth. If you want to lose fat, and if you wanted to make it sustainable, and you want to maintain your progress and not do this yo-yo diet where you're restricting and being super strict with what foods you eat, you need to find a diet that works for you, that is balanced, that satisfies those craving cues that your body will have. And I really don't believe that restricting yourself to only 3 meals a day is going to do that for you. The only way to sustain something is for you to enjoy it. You know, I would say it's a lot easier to stay in a calorie deficit and maintain your diet if you can fit in the foods that you love. That means being able to fit in the snacks that you love and that you do crave. This is essentially you being able to create a balance where, yes, you are in a calorie deficit and you are having to, you know, perhaps give up some foods, but the goal is to actually be able to eat as much as you can and to incorporate as many of the foods that you love in your diet while still being in a calorie deficit. Success in dieting and losing weight honestly comes down to consistency and how long you can sustain this. So please guys, I really want you to understand that you do not have to limit yourself to 3 meals a day. Something else that I commonly hear is like, oh, can I not eat after 6-7 p.m? No. It does not matter when you eat or how many meals you have. You could spread out your calories through like 8 different meals a day if you wanted to, or you could switch it into 2 meals. Like, it really does not matter. All that matters is that you are in a calorie deficit. So if you need a snack during the day, if you need snack between meals, make it fit into your total calorie. That is the key towards sustaining your diet and actually losing fat. So, long story short, how do you lose stomach fat? How do you get abs? How do you lose your love handles? You just have to be expending more calories than you are consuming, and that can come from working out, moving your body more, going out for walks, going out for a run, just having a more active lifestyle, and then you can combine it with taking in less calories through the foods that you are eating. But that does not mean starving yourself or restricting yourself. It just simply means eating a little less than you usually would to be in that calorie deficit. I hope that this video was helpful, and I hope it clears up some misconceptions that are being thrown around the internet. This sort of information is firstly not helpful. Secondly, it can be very detrimental, especially to young people who know no better. Please just understand that you are amazing whether you have a flat stomach or not. Like, there are so many more things that are interesting about you than how you look and how much fat you have on your stomach. How you look, how your body looks, is the least interesting thing about you. Your body does not define you. It does not define your worth. Please understand that there is no 1 week, 2 week, 3 week miracle diet or exercise program that is suddenly going to get you to lose all your body fat at once. It does not work like that. Once you actually just focus on living a healthier lifestyle, looking after your body by exercising, moving more, being more active, and then also eating clean foods, eating foods that fuel your body in all the right ways and provides you all the nutrients that you need, you will start seeing results, and you'll see results that you can actually sustain for a lifetime, because it becomes a lifestyle. That is the key. Like, fitness is a lifestyle. It is not a 1 month, 2 month detox diet. Okay, like, make it fit into your life. Start enjoying being more active and eating foods that are better for your body, and everything will actually just fall in place so naturally. I hope that this video was helpful, and if it was, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions, or if you want me to touch on any other topics that you may be confused about. I'm also on Instagram if you want to connect with me over there. It's at cz.fit. I hope you guys have an amazing night or day wherever you are in the world, and remember that you are worth so much more than how you look or how much body fat you have. And the key is just to look after your health, and really, really please prioritize your health. That is all. Goodbye.